pa adaya was say NDC abanwe ya omampani John Dramani Mahamada no enya atwom na oyetimodemfo wakan sem bia fa ne ho a yedi mu nkobo bi enso ebrewo
ene de ane ebe kire North East impesua so abusuafo walwale asem ne yakan yi aba betodwa se owura bi wawu ya bagredam no woru mabie ama asema akofa ba ne ene yesentwani Salifu Idrusu ebebon komana ne asie no wode mu nkiremu amaye
wofa aya arehosam na arehosam asie no so no na nkofo bi so no mu ani age yese ukọ krache apoye mantamu no ewo oti mantamu nso a ene yese krache East mainstream ho no omanfo bose adaya yese nkrotuo be sa duonu ba ko 21 communities efri se bore bo wiase no no omanfo hunkane okrom oda de yese ababaya nigye omanya kanea ama se omanfo bo no nyasem kuma ye de honkomo bebreo
ene ebekọ emfifi mantamu President Emma Central Regional House of Chiefs eye odafo amoakwa buadu a otoso enwotwe wose akane na ne ka se fifi mantem yaka mantem ohia do kro omo a na wo mo kan wo na de wo mo kan wo bi sa o dabida adanti no ka se yi yare mu kiremu ebrem
ebinum ka we ho amano na de akura ka ho ni nyina ye babobọ so mamo na ya trase anwumako bi na so yasene esansam panyin se enam maba so na boata tretwe so eti aseda bia wo kasebo mu a ye de manwumako edidi so global ICM semen control say enei wo bugusu omo frefre Ghana fo nyina Ghana fo adisuafo samomra na mo mesua de adusua de ye de bia meka ho asem ti global ICM say enei won programs a won mo a kire adisuafo a wo school mo no omunyaye omugusu omugiremu a na program bi say health and safety management, computer science and cyber security, general administration, human resource management, afei logistics and supply chain management. Ni nyina ye programs ahodo a wonum e kira dusua for ho nti nei wose bra na besua de bi na wo so ye person pa mesra omo number no na gu TV no so no na wutie radio ni dia ya no afa ma number no ye 764-797 sanso and admako bi aso yasene aye osofo wurako herbal center bo osofo wurako herbal center kajiwa akurase doctor no na onum se akurase so de yoto no mo a enema papi na wo honom wo wono watena akurase ya etinei enwura ene kwaye no mo ne enubra no mo ne haban so di agura nie wakotete bi na waposa ene ode aye nuro and what they sank for yade pa na anwumere wo se men kan kire se o yade se pressure yade pa na hawa wo se nkwa ba bia wotete haba kekase ni and what they two pressure na se ma wo ene wo ye bema na wutie me na wankasa wo nkwa ma wo fom wa ye se raba yade kaja wo sofo rekwa ba center se sa wo number mpamu a bra na behunu no babo ama wo gya na so peme na de anigi kura ne se ene wutie me na wo hweme na uyo bi anom nsa onum wi onum jot opese ojaye a wosofo rekwa ba center kurase doctor wose bra na josuo no hwewo ema wo ankasa wo ntop a mesro ebia na bibi kire wadwon so pese on doctor bonkoma ya no afra no number ni sisi na na twetwe nkomo number ni 0248672271 na one ne twetwe nkomo na omonwumako bi aka ho bi enso ni
ene yaksen ba center ne adumaduro ye abusua ye kanfo yaksen heba mesa edi amamo mo malaria do kromo pa mutum so da ye bonu be so da na namasie ye na no obi ko na wodidi he masa malaria no tontom don ba ye wo be fili keke mesrawo bo madana no yaksen heba mesa bi mo ata foto ha mo ade chana bodi ni nyina ye mre no bi afa yaksen na cha capsules ende oti na chana ze mema de no bibia be dadin edi amamo ma mu ni atenka mo maposo me amunu bi ene yaksen ko capsules so e wo ho ende mo akoko ha mo amusisi ema ne mema mo amko agana so amochim sa agana no ma na wo kirewo agana bia so de wo koso aka na wate atom no aye free nunum bi na mo na ye mun na ho bi sa bia to no bia nyana ana de free e 0244 723 541
enyumako ya daroma ana anwumrei wo mu di sika aso ya matria ye de kasebo ebra wo anuanu mienu a ya tenase akasebo ya be awotwi kasamama wo no memidin de parma ba Kwesi Ntiamoah to cedis ena
mosomfo Akonoba opokunya kwa fem nya brensam ne yanto ebo ase ye nkyekire mu fan emfamamo abusan ye barura MPP kukurudu waso kase amanyoko no mu na se mo bekai a bosome enson no mu no bi akwanya edeto ho se won mo makwan a be bosome ba ko bosome enwotwe de to so aduonu enwotwe wo mabie kwa ato obi abeso betu frank amanyoko no bia bra ne be fa forms fele wo me be dia dance ye nima wo wi a fa forms no bra party office na mpanifo hwem na de aba kama ani ntin ya kuni dodo no a na kofa bie ba ko ano nso dim tintima pa aka na twetwefo pani edema amanyekui owura kwabena Japan no kofa forms no wo be fele bibia ene wadi wonum nyina anim ade ne forms no ekọ headquarters wo ade akoma mpanifo ani ntin ya kuni dodo no a ene bo ni chidom ene ne koye na wadi forms no kwawie ya Lawson kasebo ye bo modena ne no bon komo na se yewra kwabena wadaroma sese wani abere opeso tu franka ma amanyekui yi MPP wo mudi nkunimu a na chese wo na wo be ma panyiro wo mutoma na se bo mani nyina sa toma wa na dia pa na wani suade hunu kase pa no so galamse ya de dama koma so pa me ba ekwa bia so me ne nsase wura no bedi nkomo me nananom nyina bedi nkomo na se ne be ya gala no nkwa ya ban kwa ne bom obi ade no begimbi de tumatu ase na aye kama wono yaje wo mo nsase wa bra wo mu hwe empatasi ka bi wo ha wo mu nyina me de be mo wo mo ne atete overside cancer wo miaye no ma hwe se ne be ya galamse nkrofo to be gya ye ne atu no kwa papa so na gana ne bia nya so emfa so yentie yewura kwabena Japan.
Unfortunately, the much-touted democracy has not yielded the expected economic dividend. A growing sense of apathy has gripped our youth and twisted their mindset. There are numerous unwanted features of our current existence. Poor sanitation, illegal mining, galamsey, high unemployment, non-existent city planning, resulting in chaotic explosion of slum settlements in our inner cities. A court system that is saturated with land conflicts and many more. That is why I believe there is a compelling need to usher in a new dawn, a new era, where Ghana is re-engineered back to prosperity. My big plan is about the creation of wealth. Unfortunately, from time immemorial, communities have been displaced and their lands appropriated without fair compensation. Ghanaian landowners have been sidelined in decisions that affect their own ancestral lands. Nearly 7 decades of lost opportunities, and with it, broken trust, which has rather put money in the hands of foreign interests, corrupt politicians and their cronies. The continued neglect of the interests and the voices of those most impacted by galamsey remains an existential threat to our national security. Today, I, Kwabena Ejapong, lead the demand for Ghanaian leaders to embrace this duty. My campaign apologizes to every family whose land has been taken without their consent and or appropriate compensation. My presidency will launch a national property justice initiative that will 1. Review and reform land tenure laws to protect customary rights. 2. Establish transparent compensation frameworks for all landed property. 3. Create youth-led oversight councils in mining districts. 4. Fund civic education campaigns on land rights and environmental stewardship. We will listen, we will learn, and we will act with you, not just for you.
Hey, MPP Kukurudu waso kasi amanyuko numu penifo mafa forms no mu ba ko owura Kwabena Japan ene no de forms akwa na office obo betima bo adwuma ya manfo nya binye o manu mu tantantan galamsa yetu sense ase ene ne mawdo pi ene ne wabobo so e de akire yi
ene ofa o asembo ne popa yanto akase an so na yenko ensem foforo mu na yeba asantemantam ha na oba asantemantam ha panimpa wono ana Ghana passport service odano awa asantemantam ha ayo owura Abdul Malik Garba ena wode kokobo e magana fo nyina se sa wono ye wode magana fo no yema yani na ho na yentie na sopamu pai sanse e Lawson kasafidie de eye kasa ekwa chirichiri pa na asama owura Abdul Malik Garba a wono aye Asante Regional Director of Ghana Passport Service e kan nyina ene se wose sa entehudi anasa sa din Goro Boys woso mpese obati bi kura na sa Goro Boys na aseka kman se ene Ghana Passport Service no ekona krana anopa awia ani anadwe nyina wose ye kasa he efritete gramati ani ati Goro Boys na Goro Boys nso ye ka ne ye de wo bata aya Ghana passport service ho wo se sa edin wo mpese wo bete kura na te wo mpese wo bete no wo de tudwa se wo bia beba passport service ho man na se passport aso ye ho so ba be pe passport no wo ba hwe se ubedi sese papa so enkofa obia se nipa we asomasi anase ogoto wono na enyina ne naso na onya passport ma wo se sa nkofo no bebewura mu pe na ama omudwumadie na omudie no na ayambodwombojo pa wo de nsem we nyina to dwa na woni Lawson sentwofo na ekasa wode sansem we etu edwa wo so obesra da Ghana fo ensese ọnum no ye ni so Ghana fo pe ayi connection dodo da bi wo sa ne amanya de papa kura so oba passport service ọnum ma dwoso ọnum a oba na ba be pe passport wa fa kwantrene no so fa control no so wo fa so na wudi sisiye so no eno ne betima boa ama mo nso ndwumadi a mudie no atimi akototen yewura Abdul Malik Garba panyimpa wada Ghana passport service ano ne fa wa santemantam ha ekasa de won etuatro ebomu yentie.
Yeah, what our advice? My advice is they don't need this middleman, sincerely. But I also appreciate the level of illiteracy in our system. But if they go online, they'll be able to. The form is very simple and straightforward. It's not any cumbersome. In fact, it has been simplified. It's just your name, your father name, your address, your telephone number, which documents are you attaching for the application. So it's very simple and straightforward. Even anybody in your house who has been to school, even at JSS level, can even help, if you have not been to school, can even help you to submit the application. So rather use people who are closer to you because they know you. So my advice is that I wouldn't advise them to employ these middlemen so that we end up extorting them, which shouldn't be the case because this is like government has invested in this to bring some relief to Ghanaians in terms of acquiring passport. So we shouldn't allow middlemen to hijack the system. But if an applicant decides to go and use a middleman, my advice was don't do that. But as I sit there, I wouldn't know if I pick this one, I would not in the position to tell whether a middleman helped the applicant to process the passport or not. I'm not in position. But my advice is that they should try to use people who are within their family, because the form is very simplified. It's not any difficulty. So they can do the application and then come. And they will select the time. Even if you miss your day today, you can go back to the nets and then reschedule yourself and come back. And so the system is just to give the power to the applicant.
Yeah, ready muda hopa enipa ekoti anu esanso hwe anu aye Ora Abdul Malik Garba oba asante mantam ha wono ana passport aso ye oda no ana wode kokobo magana fo nyina sa oba o maso ye honom a ensisia wo honom ba di so pepepe wo ba obi ankwaje otaku nkwaje odama bia wudi so pepepe be bo na momu no okofa aye goro boy anase goro boys ibi so meye o passport man wa aye na omokwampo no emo omudwumadie no ha mu yie pa etigana for yenhwe na yenhwe ho mfire ho anu bi enaja yekotie ye no
ane yenfire ne enko asantemantam so afo yewura Dr. Frank amakwene na kache na ene wane ade hia won makotokuom nyamianim nie won mani age papa na unyani na akopiem kotokuom aresi park ya ene na adaje nim kura empanifo na mo amhwe wo mo e wo TV so fefefe kama o masiesie wo mo kama na kromofo ne giaje na yewura Dr. Makwende atodwa akirem se ensamsuo bi e wo ho nyamianim nie sabreje no awo masabe emwa ma de se mo kura no wo ma ye koko wo ma ye adua no ba ya wodo wontimi fa nko chese atwuma ponia ne ma hyeda nko ye mfa mo na mpanimfo ya adom de ne ma agu akwama na bridge no wo ma ye de ama wo ma ne wo ma kwa akọ commission se de bridge hure mo mfa so amoma fa so akwani mu akwachira ba no da tudwa achim se ura John Dramani Mahama mampani na ne suare gunu bi ne se amanfo asebo wo nkuro ahodo mu a ekwan ene bridge ne ade akwansidi ama wo no sa ne mani nyina wo be ye de ama wo sebe ya ahunto betimi aba wo me okwa ma wa wo na ato wo yentie Dr. Frank amakwani ensemudo ene wo de atudwa bi
na maboye na kutukuom bridge yetimi ade ye ba ha ye ba be bridge no ade ba ko ye strike na meka wansem I besre na nanom assembly members anything move say said the honorable road minister deputy can say ye only bridge in the enwesu ye no yɛbɛma mo ahwɛ ne yie de ama yɛ sɛ yɛnya ne nteɛ sɛ ɔmo a ɛyɛ mining wɔ mpata mu ha no ebi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo duru hɔ na ɔmo excavator ɛne ɔmo machines ne ntumi ntwa ɔmo yi excavator ne si bridge ne so saa without any protection na ɔmo operate their far bridge ne so bridge sɛ ne ho ɔde sɛ deɛ now these machines so raw definitely you would not expect say ebe na ahoɔden nti yɛbɛsɛ wɔn so obi di dwuma bi ɛti sɛ ɛwɔ bridge ne so yɛ bridge ne yɛ nyinaa yɛ dapadeɛ yɛ nyinaa yɛ hɔ yɛ make sure sɛ yɛbɛtumi a protective bridge no in its form and in its nature ebi ɔwɔ bridge ne so a nsuo ɛda hɔ no ne bonkum ne ne nifa ɔwɔ sɛ deɛ akɔyɛ a akɔyɛ te sɛ deɛ yɛanka ho asɛm anaa yɛbaa ha no yɛayɛ tiafo ɛnyɛ adeɛ a ɛsɔ ani yɛ expect sɛ aban no nhyehyɛeɛ a yɛahyehyɛ ɛde ama mining no yɛn use opportunity wei ne yɛn take advantage of it instead sɛ yɛbɛsɛ nsuo ne yɛbɛsɛ yɛ forest His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana Kwesi Ntiamoah sɛ ontia mining na ontia no deɛ ɔwopɛ ɛyɛ sɛ mɛmi yɛn kɔyɛ mining wɔ forest mɛmi yɛn kɔyɛ mining wɔ nsuo ho deɛ aka ne nyinaa no wowɔ aban mu a wode tumi ne boa temamufoɔ na ɔmo de ayɛ deɛ yɛ na deɛ tene yɛde nhyehyɛeɛ aba through cooperative mining a yɛbɛboa ama mo anya nkrataa a
Yo, asantemantam so for Dr. Frank Amakwe ne atene nkan. Na onu wie no DC a onu atwema mponua Honorable Ishak Ibrahim enso de atodwa achem se he bua wo mo na akoye owu atwede ama wo mo saa bridge no penfo be ye bibia ye kama na wada road minister so ase pa ye enu wada regional minister so ase enu wada penfo pi enso ase yente Honorable Ishak Ibrahim.
To know that the newly refurbished Kwesi Bridge replaces a previously dangerous crossing that had been the site of numerous accidents. In fact, prior to the heat of the 2024 campaign, committed mostly farmers and cocoa sector operators, petty traders, the sick was hit by the broken bridge as no heavy-duty vehicle carrying load were allowed to use the bridge. This adversely affected farming activities, especially cocoa buying and other business activities. I'm glad that His Excellency, the President, and the government have been able to address this issue. Nana Chairman, the bridge will significantly enhance connectivity, facilitate trade, and improve access to social services. It will also boost economic activities and open up new opportunities for the community beyond the Ofin River. Nana Chairman, as we move forward, I urge the residents to take ownership of this infrastructure and ensure its maintenance. Let's work together to build a prosperous and development nation. I would like to take this opportunity to commend the Honorable Minister for Road and Highways, Honorable Regional Minister, for their contribution in getting the Kwesi Bridge refurbished. I'm confident that you will.
Yo, Honorable Ishak Ibrahim, no. Kwesi Bridge ayama womo no, na womo bo mo nsem de ema mampani Regional Minister ani mpanifo a eka ho.
Abusia yadaso awo eye enumre no nsia brem kase so awo Lawson 96.3 FM so me pacho enumre wakan ho na ohwe TV no so enumre mo adwemo akwaba aha aye Lawson television na yeto akase bo no so yadaso agina asantemantem ha banyi se yadaso tempo no de na anwemo na yadaso wo enti yenyina asantemantem ha ya na oba asantemantem ha no mo a NPP amanyoko woso kukudu esiradorado amanyoko no panyimpa wono na edomfrefo edema amanyoko no ewa asantemantem ha aye owura Raphael Patrick Safo ne buafupa wakeka bia kire NPP NDC aban aye John Dramani Mahamadano adaya aban aye nhwehan ahwenyame anim ne bronsam tikopo ama a radio stations bi wa santemantem no wa tutum anya santemantem enkran na afa so ayeta krade na ne nyina no eye untumi radio stations nko a na aban na boa pa aseda atumu na wo se de aban na ye ne ye sabi enya twompa mempesa magene nsam a ode ba ye ne nyina aka wa ba homa no so ye ne no emo nkomo Rafa Safo Patrick anyuma menu amemwadwo Rafael Safo Patrick Yamoajo. Abusuya na homa no ate atwo. Dachi bia yensa ka owura Rafael Safo Patrick awahoma no so a yede ne beba na de woka ade afa NDC aban ho sa aban we ye nyatwom aban we eye nipabonefo se radio stations bi e wokuma se enkraneta krade a ni nyina ye wuntumi dia wo hye da tutumu no yede ne beba na wono ade ntia wono wo ka sansem no wababa be kirekirem ade ama yeguso etoto ahoma no a dachi bia yensa ka no yede ne beba yensa nyanka ne de na yento aso na yenkɔ yanim
ene yemfiri hɔ ene yenkɔ emfinfi mantemu na president Emma Central Regional House of Chiefs order for